We're about to get into Karim, Jovian, New Yorkers share their pain. Karim, Jovian, let me know if I butchered that pronunciation, my guy. New Yorkers share their pain, man. This is my first time checking out anything by my guy Karim Jovian or anything with him on it, man. We're gonna see what's happening, man. I googled Karim Jovian, man. He's a YouTuber. He's an actor. He does public interviews, man. He you know what I'm saying? My man Sneeko, shout out to Sneeko, man. He reacted to one of Kareem's videos. I think it was the Andrew Tate. He wanted to know people's opinions on honest opinions on Andrew Tate. Sneeko was reacting to that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the cancellation, bro. The cancellation is corny, bro. Like I said this multiple times, man. Like the ban and the cancellation, the deplatforming of people that have dissenting opinions is corny, super corny, bro. Let's get into it.
For the most awful thing someone has ever said to you. Sorry, man.
I'm literally gonna cry saying this to you, but it's not worth it, bro. Like,
but here we go. Cut. I don't like this question.
What's up, guys? My name is Karim Jovian, and I'm here in Washington Square. And today we're gonna ask, what's one of the most awful things someone has ever said about you?
Salute to the people that had the bravery to say
what's one awful
what
thing
happened
someone
to
has said to you? One of the most awful
to
things.
say what they heard, what a person or certain people said to them.
My name is Karim Jovian, and I'm here in Washington Square. And today we're gonna ask, what's one of the most awful things someone has ever said about you? All right, what's your name? Where are you from?
Armand, I'm from New York City.
What's one
Shout out to
awful
New York
thing someone
City.
has said to you? One of the
Shout out to
most
my
awful
guy.
things.
Oh boy, this was way back in middle school. I'll never forget it. You can't do something, or that you're not smart enough, or you don't have ambition enough. Like the worst things you could hear. Then you just prove them wrong.
Where are you from, and what's your name?
Yeah, proving them wrong, man. That's what humans got to do when we hear statements like that.
Things someone has
When
ever said about you.
when
All right,
people
what's your name? Where are you
say
from?
that
Armand,
we're
I'm from New York.
incapable, it's impossible. It's not impossible. We're not incapable. They're projecting. They're projecting, bro. They're projecting. That's what they're doing. They want to tear people down to make themselves feel better, man. One of the realest quotes is, you don't have to tear down somebody else's building in order for yours to be the tallest. You don't have to tear down another person's building in order for yours to be the tallest. That's a real quote, man.
But here we go.
A lot of people are miserable and they project misery and they project hate for themselves and self-hate on you.
I'm literally gonna cry.
Self-imposed mental barriers, limitation mindsets, scarcity mindsets. They project the scarcity mindsets on you, man.
Saying this to you, but it's not worth it, bro. Like,
have empathy for those people. Don't hate those people. Have
like
empathy for them.
What's up, guys? My name is Karim Jovian, and I'm here in Washington Square.
Love them from
and today
afar.
we're gonna
Love them
ask,
from afar.
what's one of the most awful things someone has ever said about you? All
I
right,
might
what's
have to
your name?
do
Where
a
are you from?
part 2 to this.
Armand, I'm from New York City.
Most
What's
likely I'm
one
gonna do a
awful
part
thing
2.
someone has said to you? One of the most awful things.
Oh boy, this was way back in middle school. I'll never forget it. You can't do something, or that
There's
you're
no
not
such
smart
thing as
enough,
can't.
you don't have ambition.
Don't believe
enough.
you
Like
cannot.
the worst things you could hear. Then you just prove them wrong.
Where are you from, and what's your name?
My name is Jovian, and I'm from Berlin, Germany.
Shout out to
What was
Germany.
the most
Shout out to
awful
Berlin.
thing someone has ever said to you?
I don't know. Maybe that I'm an idiot or...
And how'd you deal with that? How'd you get over it?
You have to look at your life always in the positive sense. Even though it's miserable sometimes and you make mistakes. But what's important is that you have to free yourself from it.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Rachel. I'm from Bushwick.
What's one of the most
It all
awful
starts
things
with the
someone has
mind.
ever said to you?
Oh my god. Someone once told me that I was the most judgmental person in the world.
Oh wow! And how did you take that?
Badly. I disagreed. But yeah,
You still talk to that person now?
not really.
Okay, that's good. What's your name? Where are you from?
Lynn from Michigan. Louise, I live in Brooklyn.
What's one of the most awful things?
Shout out to Michigan. Shout out to Berkeley.
Yeah,
Those
thanks.
two chicks are very attractive. But to
You
keep
still
it a
talk to that
buck,
person now?
I'm just keeping it a
Okay,
buck.
that's good.
I'm being
What's your name?
candid
Where
with
are you
y'all. They're both
Lynn
attractive.
from Michigan. Louise, I live in Brooklyn.
What's one of the most awful things someone has ever said to you?
But here we go. Where do we start? I was literally thinking that like the other day. I got bullied really bad in elementary school. A group of girls came up to me and they're like, "We're gonna go down the line and we're all gonna say one thing we don't like about you," and that was the most upsetting thing someone has ever said to me. Yeah, it was horrible.
Okay, this isn't something somebody said, but in high school, no, we went to the movies and no one wanted to sit next to me, so they left it was like a group of 10 or 15 of us, and they left the seat next to me empty because no one wanted to sit next to me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Colin, I'm from Virginia.
Shout out to Carl.
What's one of the most awful things
Shout out
someone
to Virginia.
They left,
Shout out to
it was
VA,
like a group
baby.
of,
Shout out
10
to
or
the
15 of
DMV.
us, and they left the seat next
Shout out
to
to
me
the East,
empty because no one
the
wanted to sit
eastern
next to
region
me.
of the U.S.,
What's your name? Where are you
baby.
from?
Colin, I'm from Virginia.
Shout out to Carl.
What's one of
man.
the most awful things someone has ever said to you?
Cool shirt.
I honestly don't think people say very awful things to me very often. I honestly immediately think more so about things that I may have said to other people. Most curse words I feel don't really hit, but for some reason the C word, it hurts a lot more than to call somebody a bitch generally. So I used to call my sister the C word because I knew that it hit a lot more. What's your name?
Is he the C-U-N-T? That word, C-U-N-T?
But for some reason the C word, it hurts a lot more than to call somebody a bitch generally. So I used to call my sister the C word because I knew that it hit a lot more. What's your name?
Des.
Shout out to Des.
From UK.
Shout out to
London.
UK.
What's one of the most awful things someone has ever said to
My
you?
bro, from UK. From UK, Mike.
Bitch generally. So I used
Yeah,
to
I'm
call
gonna
my
do a
sister
part
the C
two.
word 'cause I
I'm gonna
knew
do
that
a
it
part
hit
2
a lot
to this.
more.
What's your name?
Des.
Where are you from?
From UK, London.
What's one of the most awful things someone has
Brother.
ever said to you?
I mean, it was pretty bad. You want me to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, during the George Floyd protests, obviously it was all about Black Lives Matter. There was some guy, and he just said to me, "Black lives don't matter," and I thought that was just pretty bad thing to say. Yeah.
And what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I'm a non-confrontational person. I lead with love.
Yeah, bro. That's wild though.